Hello, and welcome everybody. It's been a while, been a long while, but I'm back. It's been a little more than 10 days, like 12? Probably like 12 days. I hope all of you have been doing great in my absence. Hello, German white boy. I am no longer German. I'm Italian. I'm a Mario. No, I was in Italy. I had some good pizza. At the same time, I also walked 200 kilometers on foot. So that was an adventure. Yeah, I walked from just from the German-Austrian border to the Lago di Garda, the Gardasee, or the Garda Lake, whatever you want to call it. You touch grass? No, just rocks. I keep my distance from grass. I saw what it does to people. Anyway, I am back. What happened in the meantime? What happened while I was gone? I know everybody has been hyped about Raiders. I didn't look as much into it yet. I'm gonna buy it, of course. I'm not home on launch weekend. Gotta get into all of that when I'm back home. But I'm definitely hyped as well. And yeah, lots of stuff happened while I was gone, I bet. So you guys can tell me what you guys did in the meantime. And I will just let you guys know what I did. Yeah, on my little trip, on my little hiking adventure. And in the meantime, we'll also just play some tower control clamlets, probably some tower control. But yeah, basically, a friend of mine asked me at the beginning of the year if I was down to go on a hiking trip. I was like, I didn't know you were into hiking. I do hiking here and there, once a year I go to a hiking trip maybe. My family is big into mountain vacations and all that. I've been into the mountains a lot of my life in Austria because I live in Bavaria, and the Alps are pretty close. But I didn't know you were a mountain guy, and so I was a little confused by his suggestion. A little surprised by his suggestion, but I was like, I mean, if you were down, I'm down. And basically, yeah, that was the start of the planning, which I had to do because my friend was like, yeah, you know more about this stuff than I do, so you just planned the whole thing, just shoved it all to me, and I was basically responsible for planning the whole entire trip. Every hut that we had to cross and stop and sleep at night. And yeah, I became the little trip planner, and I planned all the routes, looked for the mountain spread to cross, looked for the best, safest path to our destination, which of course was a Lake Garda in the north of Italy. And yeah, as a child, I went to Gardasee, the Lago di Garda. Went to it a whole lot in my childhood. Sorry, by the way, for using the German name all the time. Just saying Gardasee. Let's just say Lake Garda, or Lago di Garda. And I went to it a whole lot in my childhood, so I'm very familiar with it. Basically, every year my family went to the same camping place there. So yeah, I've been there a bunch of times. Actually, I have super ass builds. Holy shit! I would like to play something what would be cool stuff with Dynamo. Now basically, also hi Esme, by the way. Welcome zurück, danke. But yeah, basically, I started on Sunday the 5th of July was when we kicked it off. I mean, it took 10 days for us to get to the lake, the Lago di Garda. but it was pretty awesome. So yeah, I mean, if you guys have any questions, I can go into more details, but to quickly summarize, a lot of distance, 200 kilometers, and it was pretty easy though. I'll be honest. Like the guy I did it with, one of my friends, it seemed like he was a little challenged at times, but like he still pulled through, so respect to him. And yeah, I thought rate the rocks from 1 to 10. I saw some great rocks. I'll be honest, there was some top tier rocks. I saw a perfectly squared rock. I was like, dude, what in the Minecraft cube is this doing here? I was like, what? How does this rock happen? Was somebody here with like a special rock saw and just perfectly cut it into shape? We'll never know. But yeah. Also, like there were a few mountains where I was like, man, we just passed a full family. We just passed a guy with his like 3-4 kids, and he's climbing this mountain with his entire fucking family. I couldn't do that, bro. I could not do that. But yeah, of course, we just paste mocked a lot of older folk, let's say that. And yeah, man. I also played a bunch of games while I was gone. Oh wow, I'm dead. First game in 2 weeks, so the rustiness is to be expected. Will there be another LAN in Germany? Depends. Depends on a lot of stuff. We're cooler, DB. I also saw that Gray became the first European player to win an area cup, which is a crazy achievement in the European or the Western Splatoon community. Splatoon streamer discovers children outside of X rank. I mean, first time I've seen my enemies in the wild now. I spotted them in the wild. Why aren't you at Streamer University? Yeah, they didn't let me in. I was like, Kaiser not, I will do anything. But I told him I play Splatoon and he was like, nah, I don't accept freaks in here. So sadly, maybe next time. We Splatoon players are a targeted minority, I would say. Ah! I was a little greedy though. I was a little greedy. Yeah. But yeah, I also downloaded a lot. I downloaded all social medias back into my phone while I was gone. Cause like the week before I left, I was like, you know, I'm gonna delete my social media, and right, like it actually felt better. I'm like maybe like 2 weeks before I left, but like I noticed a shift in my social media consumption. Because basically I only like scrolled when I was at my PC or at work, so I thought my life improved. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? But social media maybe hot take, not the best sometimes. And so yeah, I installed it again for the hike. Well, like a lot of people say, yeah, you reconnect with nature while you're gone. Dude, you look at the floor the whole time. Hiking is drastically romanticized, bro. Let's be honest with it. right? Let's all be for fucking real for a second. Hiking is very romanticized. Everybody's like, wow, the nature's so beautiful, and you spend so much time, and it's good for your mental health. You spend much time outside, fresh air, sport. It's great. It's all good for you. But really, like, you spend 90% of your time looking at the floor. And you're like, you gotta watch where you're stepping. So your POV is just looking at your own 2 feet the entire time. Like every minute you go like this, and you go look back down. Like, people overstate the magicalness of hiking. Let's just say that. I appreciate the Italian wilderness when you could just engage with the latest Twitter drama. A good point. Good point. Which I was starting to think as well. Which is also why I re-downloaded all social media while I was gone. Like, dude, I cannot miss this Twitter drama right now. This shit is so hype. Oh my god. Poopy. But yeah, I would say real life maybe not as good as I expected. Yo, Rukanji with the resub. 30 months, we cracked the 1 year. Goddamn! Much appreciated, Rukanji. Much appreciated. Hope you didn't miss me too much while I was gone. There's a guy in my lobby called Boom ASMR. There was a guy in this lobby called Womb ASMR. Why is he a top 10 X-Rank player? And we got Hockey Owie. Am I doing it wrong with my username? Do I just need a freakier username to get top 10 in X-Rank? What happened while I was gone? Interesting. Interesting.
I need you to show the people what I made in sub chat.
Well, what did you do in sub chat? Raise, much appreciated. Thank you so much for the resub. Why did you put in... This is looking like way too much work. Like, why did you put in the work for this? Why? Bro, you cut my face out of one of my thumbnails and everything. Why? This is way too much effort for a meme. It's a bit for the upcoming vid, bro. There's no way the payoff for the bit is good enough for the work you put in here. There's no way, dude. Holy, that's dedication. That is some true dedication. Just make the eyes bigger and make his tongue stick out. I mean, you could just crop out the face of the Smasher Pass, right? Truly iconic. Do we know those top 10 players in my lobby? Who is Boom ASMR? Oh no, wait, Mike. That's the name they went with. I forgot that it shows the actual name. I'm so used to X rank and like not seeing people's actual name, but then the question would have been like, what gear is called Boom ASMR for it to be like replacing the actual player name? Interesting. But yeah, I also like we had wonderful weather in the Alps. Nothing really got too dangerous. I mean, there were like 2 spots where like it was struggling a little from, or like the where like looking at least feeling a little bit more dangerous. But I wasn't free soloing, if that is what you're thinking of when you think of like traversing mountains. I was just walking over them the boring way. I wasn't going up the like this kind of how can I show this? I wasn't going like this. Imagine this is the wall of the mountain. I wasn't climbing up like this and then like the overhang just with 2 arms pulling myself up, no rope attached. I was doing it the boring way. I was doing it the boomer way, just walking over it. Also, I have access to the thumb reaction images on the drive. Oh, right. I should update those someday. Because I feel like I still have my old beard on them. We need to make a professional thumbnail reaction shot one day. Also, maybe I will become a Dynamo main. Never mind. I take that back. But yeah, Austria, very nice, very beautiful. Italy, very nice, very beautiful. Ate a lot of good food. What else? What else? Hi Ruffy, hi Gregul. Look at Lorna, he never gets salty at this silly game. I would never. I'm so locked in, thriving. Ah, Austria mentioned. Now, honestly, Austria, like the Alps are beautiful, bro. I mean, like, it does feel like once you've seen like 20 mountains, it's like, yeah, dude, I've seen them all. I've seen the rocks. That's cool rocks. I'm good, bro. I don't need any more rocks. But still, cool experience. You went skiing? No. If you were paying attention, I walked from the Austrian-German border, like a little south of the Austrian-German border. I walked to Lake Garda, the Lago di Garda, in Italy. I walked there. Yep. All you chuds using the car? I did old school. Thoughts on the rock taste? Mixed. Okay. Some are a little dusty. Too dusty for my taste. Jokes on you chud, I have a license. Yeah, I'm a peasant. I'm sorry for being poor. European chuds usually take trains now. Dude, trains, by the way, Italy, well, Italy really does it. They just do it so good, bro. We skipped like a short section, okay? That was like really boring and had no like great paths for hikers, and we paid like $3 per person. That doesn't kill. Okay. Honestly though, like, Dynamo Loki is crazy, right? Am I insane? Did they buff this while I was gone? Whee! paintbrush. Amtrak is so dumb expensive. Yeah, I guess in America it's a flex to go by train. You're like, yeah, I went here by train. What about you, you poor chuz? You go with your Ferrari? Well, anybody can do that. Euro chuds getting their driver's permit after high school. I mean, to me, it's crazy. When I found out that Americans can just get a license with like 16 and then have a like Dodge Charger and just drive to school with, like the most insane car ever with like 800 horsepower. I'm like, okay, if you need that, all right. I was just thinking, think about the logistics of that. Think about the economics of that. How much can a teenager spend on gas? But then I also found out that gas is like crazy cheap in the US, so I guess it makes sense. Anyway, we were low-key cooking though. 2022 6. Let's go. But yeah, I can go into more details on the trip. So basically, we didn't stay at hotels, right? There's a little, if you look at the thumbnail of this, maybe you saw the image. I was supposed to someone on Instagram. There's these little shelters, huts, that also offer like, let's say bed and breakfast, like really simple. They're really like non-luxurious, let's just say that. They're just huts, that people stay at in the mountains, where you can get a bed with like 10 other people in one room, and yeah, just they offer meals and all that. They're like $60 per stay per night, like, and maybe an extra €3 for 3 minutes of warm showering. So I saved a lot of money on that. I didn't shower. I didn't shower the first day. Okay, guys, you got me. I'm sorry. I didn't shower the first day, but I was saving money. I was saving up. Okay. Correction. It used to be crazy cheap. It still is crazy cheap compared to everywhere else in the world, basically. Because I basically was like, okay, it's like pretty comparable to the EU, to Germany. But then I found out what gallons are, and it's just, how many liters are a gallon? What that Toyo Stang smell like? Me and the mate I went on the hiking trip with, at the end of every day, okay, we both pulled off our shoes, gave them to each other, and gave them a rating. And they were definitely in the higher, 1 to 10, they were in the higher echelon of numbers. Let's just say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It did stank. But the worst parts were actually the socks. Yeah, dude, one liter are almost 4 gallons. What the fuck? 1 gallon is almost 4 liters. Yeah, that is crazy. You like need to 4x the price of gas from the US to Europe. Toblerone becoming a feet/sock/shoe sniffer streamer. Becoming. I can't jump. He may fucking kill himself. Wow, that's a leggy player. Ah. You need these kind of gas pipes when your cars burn 700 liters while idling at a red light? Yeah. Maybe. Counterpoint, do you need the cars that burn 700 liters idling at a red light? A normal person might argue on that. Bro, where the fuck is my hitbox? Holy fuck. Oh, I live. Cool. Unforward. I'm not gonna jump there. Alright, good luck, teammate. Oh, good shit, team. Good shit. I like that. Ay, 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 bro. Fucking move, bro. I fucking hate this weapon. It's not in the lead though. Oh wait. Also, guys, I became more of a gamer because in the past, I told you guys this a lot of times, but I don't consider myself a gamer because the game I play is Splatoon. There's no other games. It is only Splatoon. It has always been Splatoon. It is a singular game. I'm not a variety gamer, but I discovered new games. I started playing 2 absolute gems. First one, Balatro. I downloaded Balatro on my Switch 2, and I'm sorry, I'm always on the Switch. I took it with me on the hiking trip, and I played Balatro because I didn't have any connection to like the internet on these sites. So like me and my friend were just chilling in the room with like 10 other people. Us 2 playing Balatro. It was cool. I liked it. Holy hitbox, bro! What the fuck is that? But I got really into Balatro, bro. I got really into Balatro. It's a poker roguelike. Yes, exactly. It is crazy fun. It's so addicting. It is so easy to get into. It feels like getting into a phone game because it's. I just gotta show it to you guys, but it's really cool. It is really satisfying to play. You see the numbers go up. Big number feels good. And it's just cool. Japan got a bit more American. It's all about big number go up now. I mean, I'm a numbers guy. I'm a number guy. Hi, Paul 20k. Good evening. But yeah, man, Balatro, a very good game. And then I also got into the best game of all time. Let me show you. We got the guy. I did play it. I did play it a little. I'm not far into it yet. Just like 1 hour of playtime, but it's cool.
GDP fans when every aspect of life gets worse and more expensive, but at least big number go up.
Let's go! Big number, better person, better system. Yeah, man, that's it. So to summarize it short, I went outside. Outside was pretty cool. Italy, pretty cool, pretty nice, good food. The huts we stayed in, very uncomfortable. Lots of people in one room. The hotels we stayed at very nice. 10 days, 200 kilometers by foot. Lots of mountains. And that's pretty much it. Cool.